We back? Okay. Well, I reset the router. Hopefully we can finish this project before everything goes nuts. Yep. I still can't figure out the stream delay. Oh wait, maybe this is it? Comment moderation. Hey, I think it looks better now. I swear that they don't want you to find this option so that you don't know that you can't, hold on. Content. Maybe this one? Okay, maybe here I can mess with it, right? If I hit show more. So this off should be good. Stream latency. That's a search on your channel. Like, the search bars don't take you where you think that they would. Man, I knew that I saw it at one point, but there's I don't know if maybe you just can't edit it from Restream. Live reactions. What's this? There's no latency option here. Well, I will tell you that this is also on Twitch, and they have better latency if you want that. YouTube's kind of not the best on that. They really need to fix that stuff. I don't need what am I doing? I don't need these. We're on X, YouTube, and Twitch, so. I saw a message delay. I thought that that was an increased message delay. I'll look at it one more time for you, but I'm pretty sure this was for increasing message delay. Whoops. Content, live. Look, so if you look at, where is it? Customization, message delay, right? This just lets you send fewer messages. There's no option to make this better. So I don't think they have it. It does look like the stream is more stable now. I took the chat moderation off, so at least hopefully maybe it stops censoring links now, and maybe it stops trying to do dumb stuff. Yeah, you're spamming messages and it's not blocking you, so I think that it's good now, which is what we want. Okay, so we still have to figure this out. I'm kind of at a loss here is the problem. Let's see if we can get back to the earlier thing. Okay, so let's do this, and oops, out on the web. Okay, so now we have our game back, right? This works. We can build for web, right? And we copy everything over. I don't know what happened here. Okay. Now we got HTTP server, right? And we should get errors, I hope. Okay, we're not even getting errors, so I'm assuming that this is not building correctly. Because before we at least got errors when we did this. So maybe we have wrong flags. Yeah. We need to at least get to a point where we're getting errors. Otherwise, there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing to debug, there's nothing to debug, right? What happened before? We had this. Well, like... Yeah, it's embedding the correct files. How is this not giving us anything whatsoever to work with? Like, this works still, right? Yeah. And then you click this, and it screws up the whole page. Then it lags a bunch. And nothing, right? I put these on. I don't know here. This is like so bizarre. Like, I can't see... Why can't I even see any of the files? right? I can't see anything. I can't. I get the Raylib icon, that's about it. Puffer MOBA. It's gotta just not be building correctly at all, right? $340. Getting copied correctly? I have the simpler example, right? I have the snake and it works. Okay, so this is getting updated. The files are being updated. I mean, is there something I'm just screwing up in this? Okay, right, we have this build web command. This is the one that we have. Oops. This is the one that we have for snake. It's like the same command, right? We have embedded some extra files, that's all. Hold on, you got any inputs for... Got any inspo for final year project at university, going back for third year in October. Depends what you're experienced with and what you're working on, right? I mean, if it's like general software, that can be literally anything. I can show you the type of stuff that I'm doing at the moment, if I actually can make it work here. It works not on web yet. We're trying to figure out why it won't build for web. But if I just do this, I mean, I wouldn't suggest trying to do something this large. And I disabled the AI, so they're not doing anything down there. But we have a little MOBA, kind of miniature version of Dota. And yeah, you can play this. And this runs super, super fast. So this is going to be good for reinforcement learning. This is my current project. We have some people around in the community that are building like simpler environments, things like on the scale of like a classic Atari game. We have a few of those going on in the Discord. You can check Discord GG/Puffer if you want to do that. If it's just generally ML related and not reinforcement learning, then you can kind of just throw, a model on any data set. If you're looking for stuff like this, we have, where is this? I'm trying to see if we have any of these. I remember people posted them. I don't know what channel they posted them in, though. Maybe here? Oh, yeah. Somebody built like a clone of Dofus. building this. We can do RL on this. He's going to be done with his thesis in a week, and he'll be working on this stuff for a little bit. We also have simpler stuff, like, where is it? Alright, here's Pong, but written in, like, Python, so it runs stupidly, stupidly fast. So we can train this thing at, like, 1,000,000 steps per second. And then somebody did a breakout one as well. Just like ultra high perf optimized versions of the original Atari games. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of the type of stuff that's going on around here at the moment. The cool thing is with Pufferlib, we can train really good models on these really fast. I have to check the Discord. Yeah. And that's the Puffer Discord. I really don't see anything wrong with this at the moment is the problem. Can I do this instead? I would invest on Pufferlib. So that, you know, that that post in the Discord is funny because, like, it's not like we can't get funding. It's simply that I don't think it's worth it to try to get funding. Like, it's not like the money isn't free, you realize, right? It comes with a bunch of strings attached. I've had like a good half a dozen VCs try to chat with me about that since I graduated, and I haven't even, like, and that's with me saying that I'm not taking money. And, like, not remotely trying to make this like an appealing thing to invest in. I'm just doing cool code. So we can definitely go that route if we want, but I don't think that you're going to be as happy as you think you would be. Okay, so this OOMs with 256 megs of memory somehow. Oh, yeah, of course it does, because we allocate 256. Yeah. We'll try 512 actually. Because I think what's going on, I might have an idea what's going on. We might just be like, we have this gigantic tensor. Oops. Hold on, let me read that in a second. Really interested in researching hive mind neural nets. Do you think that's a good topic for someone new to ML? Do I think that a nearly completely unexplored area of research is a good place to start with for somebody with no experience? No, I would say it is not. Now, if you want to get a little closer to something that has been explored, you could do, say, neural cellular automata. Those are really cool and really fun to work with. Do you know what neural cellular automata are? That's like something you could probably jam. Dude, how is this out of memory? Oh, did I copy it? Thanks for the pointer. Yeah, it's like here. I'll show you something that was made by a master's student, very talented one, mind you. This guy was at OpenAI, I believe, around when I was there. So all of these operations are implemented as convolutions. So this is like cellular automata E, but then there's also like cool stuff. No errors, no issues. So it does run with 512 megs, but it doesn't do anything. I'm just like, I can only debug what I have an error for, right? I can't debug the thing just being black screen. Assert what, where? It's just like, I'm not even getting, it's like not loading the program or something, right? Like, why don't I see any of the files in here or anything? This works. Doesn't. And it takes forever to load. And then it fails without errors. Not just zoom. Is there like an error flag or something that I had? Launch in a debug mode? I don't know how. No web dev. I thought there's a flag you can pass to get errors from... Okay, let's try this. Is this what you meant? How are there still no errors? Like, what is in this HTML file? It's like 80 lines only, right? Why does none of it show up? Like, I don't even see... I should see the HTML file at least in here somewhere, shouldn't I? Like, if I go to here, right? And I go to sources, this is here, right? Is it stuck in an infinite loop or some bullshit? Like, if I go to here, I did not know that was a thing. What is it? Is there a debug flag for this? I mean, it could be infinitely looping on something. Hold on. Yeah, so this is not even, like, there is nothing here. So... Oh. Maybe this does it? I think I just need this one line. This? Okay, that runs. Shit. Oh, something. Do we have errors? Yay, we have errors. Okay, so we have to figure out why. We have to figure out why this doesn't work, because we're not doing WSL2. Yeah, we'll fix the lag. Something's weird. Don't. This is ultra high perf. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's actually try. Now we go back to forcing WebGL2, right? Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix this. I want our artist friend. I would like our artist friend to be able to come back to seeing, like, their artwork online. That'd be awesome. Okay. WebGL2. Okay. They're like load extensions. I've had professors to say, wait, hold on. What's your stance on using ChatGPT to learn and debug stuff? The key is you can use ChatGPT, you just don't use ChatGPT to think for you. That's the key. Now I will tell you what I will tell you what I use. I don't use ChatGPT to build stuff for me. I use it essentially to look up like obscure bugs and documentation where it would be really hard to find them online these days. Um, like I don't even use it that much. Like you'll see me open it when I'm doing something I'm really unfamiliar with, like this web development, like this web ecosystem stuff. But for the most part, this is what I suggest. You can use Copilot as well. Um, but I use this and I use it like, do you see how they're writing one line autocompletes? So I use it to complete one line at a time and it saves typing, not thinking. It's like a 30% productivity boost probably just by typing faster and getting like, getting that out of my way. That's what I suggest. All the people that are like using cursor to do like to try to do everything for them are not learning anything. Bad idea. Okay, this doesn't have any load extensions. I haven't tried Copilot lately, but when I used Copilot originally, yeah, Super Maven. Do you use when you use Copilot, are the suggestions instantaneous? That's the key thing. You need the suggestions to be instantaneous. Uh-oh. Last I used it, no, yeah. So Super Maven, it gives you very fast completions. That's the thing. Do I have to hash to find this? I don't understand. We'll see if this is enough to support it. Deplatform web. I bet you that we need to pass this in order for it to use WebGL 3. Because I bet you deplatform web tells it to use the wrong API. That's what I think is happening. Seriously, still no? Don't I have this defined as I just paste this whole thing in. Okay, so apparently it needs to be version 300 for... Let's try this. And also, Let me just make sure that it actually still runs, because I don't know if that version, if I'm using features from later. Yeah, so this doesn't work. GLSL 3.0 is not supported. We'll copy this over just real quick, just to see. Okay, we get same stuff, right? Okay, new plan. Still no? No precision specified for float. To need this. Okay. So we have to figure out why it's so slow. Should be able to be much faster than this. But we got like the shitty version of the renderer working. Let's try hold on. Settings. Um, what's the freaking thing? There's a URL, right? Here it is. No, what? This is it. I think it was the different one. Hold on. This one. That doesn't do anything. It's still slow. So why is it slow? Well, this one doesn't work, right? So let's fix that. Okay, that's interesting. It's weird, like, why it has this poor performance, right? Oh, wait, is this? Hold on. I might have an idea. Yeah, I think I have an idea why this is. Yeah, okay, so there's... I need to rewrite the way that this function works here because it's just locking performance up, I see. Yeah, the FPS counter is accurate. It's just that it's not giving me control back. I'm pretty sure, at least. I think all I have to do is pass inch frame here, and then I go like this. Okay. It works. Yeah, okay, so that now just runs stupid ultra fast. And yeah. Now it's too fast, right? And too responsive. Yeah, look. This thing is ultra high perf. We just have like a screwy thing with the rendering. Don't worry about it. Alright. I'm gonna put this up here. Oh, and we can switch characters? Yeah, we can switch characters too. So I'm gonna leave this here for a second. I'm gonna go use the restroom, and then we're gonna actually fix all this stuff up nicely, okay? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'll be right back. Okay. Pufferlib Web Edition. Time to finish Pufferlib Puffer Mobile Web Edition. Man, we're gonna commit this onto the site today. Let's fix this though first. So let's do a little bit of dev on the desktop version in order to fix these things, because it's going to be easier than to then port. I am enjoying C. I am not enjoying MScript and JavaScript web. Let's go back to C for a second. Oh, also let me prevent this house from freezing me. Hold on. Target FPS 60, right? And what happens here? Oh, I know. Wait, do I know? No, tick. This looks fine, actually. So this is definitely way fast, right? Render game. Oh, duh. The frame rate is correct. But what it is, int frame equals 0, 0. Nice and smooth, right? And I think we need to do... We'll have to figure out the shaders. Let's get this online first, maybe. Upper MOBA. Now available in a browser near you. As soon as I actually have this working and commit it, pretty much. Well, we must not have copied the code, right? Build web. Copy, right? Build. Oh, I'm dumb. Wait, I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. Hold on. We need to do it slightly different. So the thing is that, like, let me explain this, because this is, like, an annoying browser thing. So this here, in between iterations of this loop, is the only time that the browser will give you back control, or you give the browser back control. So the way this actually has to work, we have int frame equal to 0, okay? And then we do if frame percent 12 equals 0, then you step, and then you do frame plus plus, you do render game, right? So you only step every 12 renders. You also don't forget your semicolons. I get hate for this, but I actually like Python's white space and no semicolons or braces. I very much like it. And now, prepare for buttery smooth in browser MOBA. Well, it is smooth, but it's glitching. Hold on. What did I do? I promise smooth. It is smooth. Uh, is this happening locally? Yeah, no, we get the exact same thing locally. So that's correct. Let me think why this happens. Oh. Haha. Ah. We copy. And now we have to fix some shader issues. Like it's a little, you can see the screen vibrates a little bit. It's kind of weird. But we can play this on our browser here. Let's try a different character. Oops. Puffers, you're in the way. What's this? This is support. We also have to fix the AI pathing, so we can do that. Let's go fix our AI pathing. Make it load a little slower, but... And actually, let's do the... Oops. Okay. Fine, it needs 1 gigabyte if I do it this way. Oh, yeah, okay, that loads instantly, right? And look, there go the puffers. We follow the puffers into battle. Yeah. Cue the puffer. Hit tower. Back off. Wait for wave. Like a real MOBA. Except they're glitches with the, the shaders, but we'll fix those. Got rid of some of these. Yep. Okay, I mean, so this is actually kind of playable. I'm trying to figure out what portions are actually screwy. I think it's just the, like the edges of the screen that are screwy, right? Everything else is smooth. Yeah, it's just this shader here that's wrong. So let's figure that out. It's so weird that we can't just use 2.0 shaders though, right? Like, why can't we do that? I'm trying to think if I want to invest in debugging this obnoxious 1.0 shader. Let me just Google a couple quick things. Okay, yeah, you do actually have to do GL1. Okay. So we have to figure out what's wrong with it and why it doesn't run on desktop as well. Let's figure this out. So okay, failed to link shader program. Syntax error. Unexpected new identifier. I think I have to put the string that says resource shaders. Okay, so you have to go. They should be in a resource. Wait, do I not have this thing starred? I am very sorry, Mr. Rayson. There you go. There's your star. Right here. So they actually have the shader here, like this bloom shader. I just have to add this version line. All shaders must use same shading language, okay? It just needs the string, right? All shaders must use same shading language. They are using the same. Oh wait, I know. This should not matter, right? This is not true. All shaders must use same shader language. I think you have to set the shader thing. Wait, this is an array of examples. I don't want to write two versions, so can I just do this? GLSL is... Do I need two versions of them? Yeah. Do I need to set a flag or something? But I think it does want you to just have two separate shaders, huh? It's obnoxious. It'll work, it's just obnoxious. I really don't like that at all. Well, we may as well do it because it's like that's the only way it's happening today is if I just finish this. I got like an hour and a half to like get this done. I was making sure that there's no feasible alternative. But it looks like this is what we have to do. And I hate this sort of pre-processing stuff here. But oops. Unless, wait, can we do this? No, we already did this and it didn't work. And then there's the text format, I see. That's fine. Shader. Okay, so now we have these loading. See if they work. Right, we have to add the shader path. Where's the shader path? Loaded. All shaders must use same shading language. Okay. Version 300. Okay, do I need to comment this thing? Is this like old? The fuck? Oh, it loaded successfully. Wait. Oh, is it 330 here? Yeah, so I gotta go shaders. 330. Wait, I'm very confused. Hold on. 330. Okay. 330 is loaded. There we go. Did the deplatform thing do anything? I don't know if this actually did anything. Oh yeah, that actually does matter, huh? You do actually have to pass it the platform explicitly. Alright, I'll show this off. So we now have this working, right? Clean build. Right? We'll fix the end of execution leaks in a bit. Don't worry about those. And now we have to do the web versions, right? We build for web. And build. We take forever building for some reason. Probably because I'm embedding the crazy pre-processing stuff. We'll do something to cache that, no worries. Actually, buffer. And now we should have web and desktop versions with any luck. We should have, let's see. Yeah, so if we look at this now, right, we have our web version of the game, which has a shader that we have to fix, but we also have our desktop version of the game, and they both run smooth. So let's figure out what's wrong with this shader, maybe. It's all wobbly, right? See, if we just do 8, does this do anything? The compile cycle is just so painfully long. Why doing anything different is such a pain. It doesn't look like it changed anything, does it? This, like, border is still... It looks like the checks are done wrong. Or maybe it's just, like, inconsistent. I don't know. We have to figure this one out. Let me see what I was actually passing as the resolution before, if I can figure this out. Like, I was passing something, right? Shader Y. This it? This doesn't seem... Not sure here. Very weird. Let me see if I can just do this by guessing, essentially. What was it? It was 4 before, right? Let's try 64. I don't freaking know. Okay. That's pretty close, right? I think it was half of this. So let's do 32, and then we'll call that good, right? And then we'll fix the AI. And then we'll be good. We'll be able to put this online as like an initial test at the very least to play around with. Yeah, this is exactly what it's supposed to be. It's still a little iffy. It's like a little glowy. It's pretty good. So we'll have a little bit of shader work to do left, I'm sure, but I mean, this is the game. Right, we can AoE stuff. Hey, no taking my tower, you puffer. Yeah. So this works. Very nice. Neutrals work as well, right? Yeah, let me just make sure the neutrals actually follow me. They should. You follow me? Yeah, you follow me. Cool. And you can try out all the characters, like there's the tank. The tank is really cool. Because he has this, like, ridiculous AoE farm ability. He has a full heal. Pretty cool. You can even go on check out the Dire team. Try out these guys too, right? So yeah, that's nice. Let's see, let's do a couple little things with the AI. address is going to be the offset y dest. Okay. Then you're going to BFS map. You're going to take AI paths BFS address. You don't have a buffer. Shit. Dest. Okay. So this, what we're doing here is instead of loading everything, we will pre-compute the paths as we need them. Or we will compute the paths as we need them and cache them instead of pre-computing, which will be much faster. I think that all we want is this here. We do then we do an int. This maybe. And shit. I need to go all the way down to BFS. I need to move this stuff way the hell up, don't I? But I can't put it this high because it takes a map. I can put it here. Oh, okay, so it does actually just want to have this. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see if this does it. This new feature. Okay, so this now, you can see that the puffers are still pathing, right? Is it slower? Okay. Oh, I think that this is a change. I see. This changes, yeah. So I have to cache these. Missed this one. But yeah, this seems to work. To recompile so we're leaking less. Seg V. Really? Should be able to free this. Ah, right here, you're reading from the file. Okay. Seg fault. Ah, you already freed it. Hey, how's it going? Pretty good. We've gotten most of this stuff. Most of this stuff is set up, I think. Wait, what? Void. I don't know. Let's see if this is correct. No data and texture. All right, we'll have to figure out how to free that texture in a bit, but I think this works. So we've got our local demo. This runs. We can play. We can dive a fool. This pretty decent. And then if I compile this for web, and actually now if I compile this for web, right, I no longer need to include this like stupidly gigantic file. So I should be able to go down to at most 512 megabytes. And this should build substantially faster. Yep. And let's see if this runs on the web. And if this runs, I think we'll just put it online. We may as well just put it online. Okay, we got this. And we're playing Puffer MOBA in browser. And it doesn't take forever to load. And there are a few QOL things that we need to do. But it's decent. Overall decent. Right? Yeah, overall definitely decent. This works, right? Well done. I'll put it online right now so you guys can play it. I also, hold on. Are there contributors? I know I need to add some contributors to here. To add Bet and whoever. I'll have to ask him how they want to be added. It bothers me how gigantic these commits are. But that's okay. It's just the WASM file. Okay, and we should do, while I'm here, not git add shaders. .c. Cool. So instead of on localhost, We are now playing, look at that deployment. We can now play Puffer in browser. Woo! Puffer beta now in, Puffer honestly pre-alpha, but in browser. We'll try to make it a little better before we tweet it or anything. Nice. I'm pretty happy with that. It's a shit ton of C code. Let me check a couple things and take a couple minute break, just chilling here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix up a couple things that feel jank. Okay, that's awesome. We got 970 stars on the project. See if we have any more comments on the YouTube. If you haven't seen this video, by the way, I highly recommend this if you're interested in RL. I'm honestly tempted to do this just because I could probably make some money and then fund research for the next 20 years. Oops. Yeah, this here, this is like, come on, hold on. I hate this. It shows me ads on my own freaking video. Come on. So 26 minutes. This goes through like the whole reinforcement learning stack. Like this is the most condensed RL content you'll find. Man. Play Puffer MOBA versus RL in your browser. There's not really any RL you can see because these guys aren't doing anything yet, but we'll get there. Why is my... Is it my Q my jump or my W my jump? I always forget. W is supposed to be jump. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so this is Pub for Mobile online. Oh, there's so many people in here that need to star this puffer. Star the puffer, people. It's free. It helps me a ton. It's all I ask. I know what we're gonna do. We gotta fix. There's a couple things that feel janky with the actions at the moment, so we'll fix those. Probably push a new build there. And we'll probably already start working on neural nets after that. Of course, it's 6:44, so I'm probably gonna order my food at 7 today. A little earlier. How's everyone on YouTube doing today? Giant ass render function. Chillin' playing some MTG. You know, we were considering making a Puffer the Puffering environment. Magic the Gathering, Puffer the Puffering. We could do a card game environment. We could totally do a card game environment. I would definitely need somebody who would want to assist on that, though. Nobody's ever done RL Magic the Gathering, have they? What would that even look like? I mean, it would look like you implement a stupidly high performance card game like Magic the Gathering, and then you try to get an RL agent to learn to play it, right? And then you make it different enough that you don't get sued. Because you can't patent mechanics. So, would you make your. You'd make your own. You'd have to make your own because you want it to be ultra fast, right? I mean, yeah, technically, if like you're wizards and you just really wanted something to work on the real, like the full game like that, like I'd either have to make a way higher perf version of their client or of their simulator, or I'd have to implement another that's like very close to it. I don't know. It probably wouldn't be that hard. These need sentinels on them, I think, is what needs to happen here. I make sentinels for these. Oh, this is fine. I literally just have to do like this. Put this here. And we'll just do okay, and then we just need to move this stuff up to here. Put this down to here. Cool. Cool. Puffer the puffering. Except that I'm dumb and I forgot. We still need to do this, huh? Oh, actually, we don't need to do this. It's the other way around, right? This should feel way more responsive if it works. So what should happen now is that, yeah, the game should respond instantly. And I shouldn't have to worry about, like, clicking. Yeah, you see, like, all my skills go off immediately. That's way better. That's actually a big enough improvement. I'm going to make it push to the web as well. And then I'll order my food after that. And that will be Puffer the Puffering. Let's see. That map. Okay, that's fine. Isn't there the copy line from before? Yeah. Try and break it. Now it works instantly. Oh yeah, that feels way better. Cool. All right. Well, that is now online. You guys can play that if you want. And let me know how it is. Well, yeah, you got a little MOBA. Should be a full screen button. That would be nice to like full screen it in browser or whatever. You can just do this, right? It's basically the same thing. Cool combo. That's a pretty substantial Wasm build. You don't often see like substantial stuff get onto the web like this. And the performance is like butter. You could easily implement like a full client on this. Could you imagine having like your full client for an actual game, like your full League of Legends or your full Dota client? Just be like, yeah, let's just go to browser and run the thing, and it's just perfectly fast. uh, I think for actual competitive games, you'd want it on a desktop client, though. Let me order some food on the side, and then we'll figure out a couple last things to do on this for the time being. So I have not eaten, and I am hungry. Okay. That ought to be good. I remember playing Minecraft in browser. Was that a thing? It's Java. Why play Minecraft in browser when you can play Puffer MOBA in browser? Controls like a MOBA. Needs animations and stuff, obviously, right? Tank. Yeah, tank character's OP as fuck. I don't know why it shifts like this. It's weird. Some glitches for sure. Yeah, this tank character is crazy broken. Just walks into towers. Hey, it's good though. Next thing is going to be to get the RL agents. That's going to be a bigger task for sure. To get the RL agents in. Yeah, like literally, I can just sit here and do this, and they just die. Can I even just take this tier, whatever this is, on my own? Yeah, I literally can just take the tower on my own. It's ridiculous. Go. And I'm taking the ancient solo. And then the game resets because we won. Oh, that's funny. It looks like there's a bug. Yeah, that is definitely a bug. I think that the other tower is still hitting me. Well, we'll have to fix that. Lots of things like this that are just going to be from playing the game more. Why don't we see if we can load up the RL agents into the other version of the game? Let me see if that works. Because we do have this other version here, right? And I think we should have some cool policies trained. We also have the sweep to look at, right? Holy. Just running longer and longer experiments. Oh my. Look at this. A 532 score on breakout. It's crazy. It's running long experiments though, for sure. Okay, this should be good, right? Radiant is just winning for some reason here. Let's see what this does. This needs the original shader, I believe. Hold on. Try this now. There we go. Okay, here's our team. Let's go, team. Reinforcement learned agent team. Let's go. Let's get some picks. Come on. Okay, we took a tower. And take another tower. Oh, look, the tank is just destroying everything because it's a broken character. And I lost. I died here. I got to level 4. That's pretty good. The tank is still running it down mid. I don't know why Dire side is not doing anything. Also, why I'm so slow. Cool, though. They do run down mid. They get stuck. They're not great. Yeah, they get stuck. So these guys are not super smart. They do run down mid, but they're not very smart otherwise. Cool. Well, we have a little bit of work to do. I'm trying to think how much I want to port the full policies to run on the C version. Like, that would take a little bit of work. I'd need to port the conv layer and the LSTM layer to run in pure C. It's the main thing. How hard do I think that would be? I mean, I'm going to want to do it anyways at some point, right? Can I find the PyTorch conf to do? And this code is just like... I don't know how you're supposed to read any of this. Complex. This. Where is the actual convolution function? Oh, here. Underscore convolution. Sure. Thanks for dropping by. I'm getting food soon as well. Hungry. Okay. So it's cuDNN. It's just calling the cuDNN backend, right? With all this stuff. I have to figure out how to match the frickin' order, don't I? How hard could that be? Probably not that bad. If I just make like a C++, okay, if I, maybe this is what I'll do. I'm doing some stuff tomorrow, but maybe Friday, what I'll do is I'll make some tests and I'll try to get matching, like I'll get a C++ file going. It has to be C++ for this one, but I'll have the C++ PyTorch implementation versus like my own just C implementation, and we'll get those layers working correctly so we can have a little neural net library to run the policies in pure C. Maybe that's what we'll do. Seems reasonable enough. How long until food is here? Waiting for order. Might call it early tonight. Let me see if there's anything else going on. Nothing going on there. Nothing going on here. Maybe we'll just start on it. I mean, that'll be a cool thing to start on at the very least, right? And we can use our existing linear layer as a test, right? Let's do like snake. What do we want? Probably like something like this. We just want this code. Screaming kids outside drive me nuts. Okay. Isn't there a... I thought I had a version where I did torch snake or whatever. Yeah, this one. Like I had this working somewhere. I gotta find it. There was C++ here though. I'll just write it. Well, I'll have to figure out the PyTorch C++ API. Oops, we don't need that. Don't need autograd. Okay, so really we just need A10. Well, no, because we need to replicate their layers specifically, right? Okay, so we should be able to, yeah, we should be able to just like copy this. Oops. And then what we can do is we should be able to copy our network. I'm tempted to just have GPT convert this. So I don't really have much interest in the stupid C++ API, but yeah. Wait, why am I doing this? We have the code for this right here. So we have the MOBA network. And this is going to contain conv1, forge conv2d, 3, CNN channels 32, 5, and then stride equals 3. And then we'll do conv2, this, CNN channels 3, 1. Flat 10 equals flat 26, 2. So this is 64. Hidden size 28. we have, is this it? Then there is one additional linear in the value function. I think it's 6. Figure that out. Very nice. It's occurring to me that the LSTM is going to be pretty difficult to figure out. And also, I'm starving and my food is almost here. So I think that this is going to be something that I will think about. And basically, at some point relatively soon, I want to have a pure C network or a pure C library that will allow us to match the PyTorch implementation. Doesn't have to be crazy fast, but that will let us run inference on web and in pure C, loading just wait files. So I'm gonna go get some food. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, you can go ahead and play these here. But also star the puffer. If you haven't started the puffer, come on, helps me out a ton. I'll put this in chat. And if you're looking to learn a bunch of RL stuff in a very short amount of time, I have this new RL iceberg video on YouTube, which I would highly recommend watching. Other than that, I got some co-working stuff to do tomorrow, so I will probably be back on Friday. Thank you, and